Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 43 of Buddy's Writing Show, the first show of 2015. So, thank you for tuning in. If you're an old viewer to the show, hey, thanks for watching then. And if you're new, welcome. Welcome. And I'm very happy to start off the year of Buddy's Writing Show with author Jesse James Freeman. Welcome to the show, Jesse.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for having me. 2015, here we go. Woo.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
I recently met Jesse. I follow him on Facebook and really enjoy your postings there. And you've got a couple of books out that I'd like us to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we
Okay.
can talk about books. Sure.
Well, we can
Yeah.
talk about well, we can talk about anything. We can talk about, hey, Twin Peaks is coming back.
This book right here. This one? Yeah. All right. Yes, Twin Peaks is definitely coming back. Kyle MacLachlan, Agent Cooper, announced today.
I know. I am excited about that. It just wouldn't be the same without him, Jesse. They'd bring in somebody like Shia LaBeouf or Shia LaBeouf or whatever his name is, and it would just be a disaster.
I would have to compose an angry letter. I'd actually write a letter and to the post office with a stamp and the whole 9 yards.
Wow,
Yeah.
you would be
No,
going
we
old school
can't
there,
do
but I
that.
think it would be powerful. And
Yeah, I'd be going old school. I think it would send a stronger message if I sent an actual letter.
I think it shows that it's from your heart. So that would be a good way to go.
Express mail. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Hey, you held a book up there a second ago. So why don't we talk about that? And I believe that would be one of the Billy Purgatory books.
That is one. It's I think my connection's a little. There it is. Look, there it is.
Okay.
Billy Purgatory.
There we go. And that's Billy Purgatory. I am the Devil Bird.
That is right. He is sort of the devil bird.
Okay. Yeah, I was reading the description of the book, and boy, it's interesting. It's also you cover a whole bunch of things on there. Why don't you tell our lovely and intelligent viewers what that's all about?
Well, it's the romance for all seasons, heavily inspired by Jane Austen.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
just seeing your picture.
yeah.
I mean, you just screamed out like a Jane Austen fan.
Yeah, no, it's heavily inspired by Jane Austen. It's the Tristan and Isolde of skateboarders and vampire chicks. So yeah, good. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Oh, okay, great. Jane Austen
Yeah.
with skateboarder. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, 100%. No, it's about a skateboard.
I saw it compared to Pride and Prejudice quite a bit.
Yes, it is. A lot in reviews. A lot. It is. It's like they go hand in hand. It's like everybody wants Keira Knightley to play Billy Purgatory, but I was just like, she's done it so many times that
Yeah, right.
But if she's up for it, I'm good with that. That's cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'll talk to her about it.
Good. Yeah. Good.
So now you have two Billy Purgatory books out, and like I said, that is called I Am the Devil Bird, which is a fantastic title. And the other one, which I assume is also inspired by Jane Austen, that's what Billy Purgatory and the Curse of the Satanic Five, is that right?
Yeah. No, that one's inspired by Satan. So,
okay.
yeah,
Jane
yeah,
Austen.
no,
I mean, it's kind of like
yeah.
same thing. Yeah.
It's kind of, it was a literary departure, but yeah, totally inspired by Satan.
Jesse, you're black right now. You somehow went black. I don't mean.
Oh no, did I go black screen?
Yeah, but now you're back. It's like magic.
Oh, okay.
It's like magic on Buddy's Writing Show. It's fascinating.
I think that I live in the woods, like literally in the woods, like in Texas. So there's no telling what's going on with the internet right now.
Gotcha.
Like I don't even know how I have the internet, to be real honest with you. I'm probably stealing it from somewhere or something. I don't know.
Well, stealing's often underrated, so I mean, I wouldn't feel bad about that.
If I should disappear, I just want your audience to know that I still love them very much, and I will be back. But if I vanish, I'm totally still here. It's just like a trick
You
kind of
actually
a
did vanish right when you
magician.
said the word vanish there. It was
See how I do that? It's
it is
crazy.
crazy. Hey, I like the clutch shirt.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. Yeah,
I
good
was going to
band.
wear the same exact shirt tonight, and I'm glad I didn't because, oh, would that be embarrassing?
Yeah, we would have clashed.
We would have.
Which is only cool if you're at an actual clutch show. But
True,
then you've
true.
got an excuse. Yeah, those guys are loud. I was deaf in this ear for 24 hours. It was like great. It was 24 hours of bliss. I got to
Wow.
tell you.
That's great. That's great. Hey, and
I
I
was
want to
proud.
commend
I was proud.
you were proud. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was totally proud. I was like, yeah, being deaf, totally worth it. Good show.
There you go. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I've had some concerts where, either or you can get a combination. You can either be like deaf from it or your voice is just shot because you scream so much, and then yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You go to a lot of concerts?
Yeah, not really. I'm kind of like I said, I'm kind of sequestered on like a compound in the middle of nowhere, so it's hard to get around. But
Yeah, that
I
makes
do like live music. Yeah, when I'm in the city, I like live music. It's good
awesome.
times.
Best concert you've ever seen? What would you say?
The Clutch show was really good. And I saw Sting back in the day when he did the Nothing Like the Sun tour.
Oh
Like,
wow. Okay.
yeah, when he had like a, because I was like a snob, like a music snob back then, and was really into jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was cool because like he had all these like great jazz guys that I was listening to were like part of his band at the time. So
Yeah, it wasn't.
it's like I got to see like eight concerts at once, you know.
Didn't he have who was it? One of the Marsalis brothers with him at one point?
Yeah, he had Branford was playing sax,
Okay, that's
and
what I thought.
Kenny Kirkland, rest in peace, was on keyboards, and there were a ton of good guys that were in that band.
Yeah, I bet that was a great show. I remember him
Um,
doing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But I just
no,
remember him
no.
doing. I remember him doing like a live video, I think, from that tour that came out later on, and I used to watch that a lot. I had the videotape of that. But Nothing Like the Sun. That's probably my favorite Sting album. I liked that a lot. That had a lot of good songs on it. I had it on cassette,
That was
Jesse. That's how old that
uh,
album is.
dude. Are you kidding? Yeah, I've still got an LP of it. Actually, it's like a double LP. So yeah, that's where
Nice.
I'm coming from. Oh, nice mug.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my wife got me this. Of course, the Fab Four, the Beatles. It's got all the pictures on the back there. It's like
Look
she
at
had she
that.
had it and I admired it. So rather than risking me steal her, she bought me the same exact thing. So
Yeah, because it would have been cool if you would have like ripped that. That would have been cool. That's totally legal. You guys are married now, so you know
yeah,
what I
true.
mean.
Well, that was
She
before
couldn't
we were
say a
married.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh well, still she couldn't say a thing. You were in a lasting, loving relationship, and it's like I'm taking your Beatles mug. What can she do? Nothing. Nothing.
True, true. And she can even like borrow my monkey's mug if she wants. That's how much I love her because I also have a monkey's mug, which is quite awesome.
Wow, that's like that's a find.
It is. I've had it since 1990. I remember I bought it in 1990, and I swear I'll just freak out if I ever drop that thing. I was gonna say a bad word, but that thing.
That's like your lucky mug.
It is. It is. It is my lucky mug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, one thing we didn't talk about, which I think is kind of cool, is that you got the books out. You're a writer, but your job is also associated with writing. I'm not that the writing's not a job, but I'm saying you also work for the very cool and very well loved Book Trope. That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome. I'm the luckiest boy on the planet. It's a great company. It's a great job. I work with some of the best people on the planet. And we're committed to like to putting out like really good books and like and giving people a shot and helping people out and like that's what happened to me. Book Trope gave me a shot, you know what I mean? And because I was a writer with them first before they ever hired me, and then I talked myself into a job, you know. So here I am, Book Trope.
Awesome, awesome, and so yeah, some rare. I was looking through the books on the Book Trope website, and boy, you got to admire like fantastic covers everywhere you look. Just really good quality product. And I had read most recent guest I had on the show was Michael Munns, and of course he's got his book that was published through Book Trope as well, the Zeus is Dead book, which is fantastic.
I just got to meet Mike in person actually when I was in Seattle at the end of last year, which sounds like a long time ago, but it was what, like 12 days ago or something. But yeah, no, but yeah, great guy, great book. I mean, like that's what I said. I really do feel like I'm one of the luckiest people on the planet because I get up every morning and like I help people make books, and so
That's got to be a great. I mean, the fact that you write and you've got your works out there is fantastic. Just alone, but then to be helping the others out and just spreading great stories out there to people, that's got to feel great. You are the luckiest boy in the world, Jesse James.
I really am. I'm blessed. I ran into Tess Thompson and we became who wrote River Song and many other like wonderful romance books. She actually probably is inspired by Jane Austen. But I met her on Twitter, and like we became friends on Twitter back in the day when the whole indie craze, and like her book had just come out, and we became friends, and she was like, well, I want to read your book, and I didn't know what I was gonna do with it, and so I was like, okay, so I printed it out, and it was like 500 pages long and like weighed like 5 pounds or whatever, and like mailed it to her, and yeah, and we bonded over. Tess and I both used to live in LA, and we were on Twitter one night talking, and we both had Shannen Doherty from 90210 Stories. So,
really?
That's how we bonded. Yeah, and that's how I got connected with Book Trope and got published and all that stuff. So.
Okay.
So everybody out there, let me stress this: you can get a job if you send out the right tweets. So you know what I mean? Don't bag on Twitter.
That's right, and it's also good to have Shannen Doherty stories if you have them. Cause
yeah. And if you are ever in Los Angeles, try to run into Shannen Doherty because it really is a conversation starter. It's an icebreaker every single time.
Awesome. So,
Yeah.
so since you brought it up, I mean, can you share your Shannen Doherty story with us? I mean, you weren't like her stunt double on 90210 or anything like that, were you?
Yeah, no. My Shannen Doherty story is pretty tame. She showed up at a play that I was working as like a backstage hand one night, and she was there because Alana Stewart, who used to be married to Rod Stewart, who is awesome, by the way, she used to be married to George Hamilton.
That's right. They had a morning talk show for a while. Yeah.
They did, George and Alana, and so George Hamilton showed up one night, and his son showed up, and his son was like either dating or married to Shannen Doherty.
He was briefly married to Shannen Doherty. I remember that. Ashley Hamilton.
But that's the only part of the equation that's not there is Kevin Bacon. So that's how it all fits together.
Yeah, it's a shame Kevin Bacon's not there, but we really thought about working into it.
We could, and but that's not all. I was also stood in line at the movies one time with Tori Spelling,
Really?
and yeah, and I used to wait tables in L.A. and waited on uh, I can't think of her name, Kelly, the
Kelly,
blonde, the
the
other
one who
blonde.
played Kelly. Wow, you know this
Yeah,
whole 90210 thing going on. It's pretty.
I really do have a, yeah, I do have a 90210 connection. I never got to like hang out with like Luke Perry and those guys though, but I mean, I figured that would be cool. It'd be cool to
But you
go to
know,
a party with.
it would have been cool, Jesse. But you know, if you had facial hair then, like you do now, those guys would have been so jealous because you know they had like the little sideburn thing, and I guess it was
That's
cool back
all.
then.
That's yeah. That's all they had rocking for them was sideburns. But you know, you and I, it's like Battle of the Beards going on here
It
right
kind of
now.
is, and
So
you know, commend you,
yeah.
sir. Yeah, probably the best beard that's ever been on the show.
No, stop it. This old thing, it's nothing. It's just I started to shave today, and I was just like, no, wait, I got to do a podcast tonight. I can't. I gotta keep this free. So
You were just
anyway.
gonna get rid of the whole thing?
No. I was just I was gonna trim it up a little bit more than what I
Oh,
did, but I
okay,
was
good,
like, you
good.
know what?
I was
Yeah,
gonna get a little sad there, and
I'm like I need to stay straight, Wolfman, on this whole deal. So
yeah,
that's what I did.
I dig it, man. I dig it. Hey, I want to ask you more about your
Thanks, man.
writing. You know,
Sure.
do
Yeah,
you how far back do you go with writing, Jesse? When did you first get an interest in it? Were
a
you a wee
long.
lad? A wee lad?
Yeah. You can say that, buddy. I was I can't remember. I honestly can't remember a time that like I didn't write and or like make like little awful comics when I was a kid. I was like I
I was
say I was like I'm still not into comic books. But anyway,
well, no,
but
I was going to ask. I knew
you
you were
know,
into comic books, and certainly there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, comic book characters are like bigger than ever right now, right?
oh, I know. It's like it's great, but yeah, I used to draw little comics and like write little stories, and we were all like D&D nerds. You know, like girls like wouldn't talk to in high school and stuff. So
Hmm.
you know, it sprung from there. You know what I mean? It was just like I've always been telling stories somehow.
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
I went to film school and like played that game for a while, and played unproduced screenwriter in Los Angeles for a while, and I don't know, it just eventually went to books because I was like, I can do that by myself. You know what I mean? I was like, I
Right,
can sit
right.
down and write a novel, but
And what's cool with that is, you know, when you're writing a novel, I know a few people that you know have been in that same situation as you. You know, they were into film and then they got into writing novels. And there's a guy who's been on my show before. His name's Garrett Robinson. I don't know if you know him, but he is a filmmaker. He's still trying to get into that. But he took like some of his
no, I think I,
screenplays, huh?
yeah, I think we may know each other on Twitter actually, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He
I know people all over, everybody on Twitter. You know, everybody's like, I'm like, who are they? Oh yeah, I know them on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, he took some of his screenplays, which you know had not been produced, and he you know transferred them. I mean, I can't talk, yeah, and believe it or not, I write too. But you know, he took those and he turned them into novels, and he you know self-published those, and you know he's found you know great fulfillment and success with that, and it's kind of cool because that way you know you're creating your world. Still, you are the director, you are the writer, you are the producer. It's pretty awesome.
Well, that's what I mean, Billy Purgatory started out as like honestly, it was an idea that I had when I was living in Los Angeles in like 2000 maybe something like that. I mean, it's been in my head for a long time, and my writing partner at the time was like, "That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life," and he was like, "No, we're not working on that." You know what I mean? And I was just like, oh, "Okay," but I don't know. It just for something about it just, and it was supposed to, buddy. It was supposed to be my easy idea. It originally was just going to be these like little quick like comics or stories about a kid on a skateboard who like fights a different just whatever, the Wolfman or Medusa or just something every week. He just gets into
Oh,
a
very cool.
scrapping match with him. And now you know, 2 books in and working on the third. It's the most complicated universe world building thing I've ever done in my, you know what I mean? And
Right.
I was like, damn it, this was supposed to be the simple one. But yeah,
But when it's
that's
harder,
how
it's
I
more
am.
fulfilling, right?
Yeah. Yeah. When you
When
have
you're
to
not
have
banging your
no,
head up against the wall.
yeah, we have to, your wall that's full of note cards so you can
I was
keep
going to
all
ask
the,
you if that's what that was back there.
yeah, you can keep all the alternate realities and the different timelines straight. And yeah, I'm like
Much like how
I'm
Jane
worse than
Austen
a,
did it.
much like Jane Austen did it. It's crazier in here than the writers' room on Fringe. I'm telling you, it's or Lost. Yeah, Lost
Yeah,
was probably more complicated.
you were a Lost fan. I think we've talked about that before.
I I almost wore my Dharma T-shirt tonight, but I decided on Clutch. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay, nice. Yeah, I was somewhere with Lisa recently. We saw someone wearing a Dharma Initiative shirt, and I was like, oh, okay, very cool.
I was like, yeah, oh yeah, it was. I didn't even think about it. I was like, I want that now. Yeah, that's one of those buy it now on the internet
Right.
things. It immediately, I was like, I want Dharma T-shirt now. I was such a lost nerd.
I was too. I was too. I
I mean,
loved it, and yeah, it was such a great show. Then that's one my wife has not watched, and I was like, honey, I think we need to get you into that at some point because
I'm gonna totally give your wife crap about that. You just wait. I'm about to blow her. We did one day, didn't we? Didn't you and I like
well,
get on a whole like?
there was something where, yeah, I think she and I like posted something
Oh,
sweet
I
to
know
each
what it
other, but
was.
then you and I took over the
I,
comments, like being total geeks about Lost.
yeah, because yeah, you two are relatively adorable on the internet. It's pretty
Well, thank you,
universally.
thank you
And
so much.
I think I posted a picture of Penny and Desmond, and she was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "What? What's wrong with you? How is how are you and Buddy ever gonna survive if you don't understand Penny and Desmond's love for one another?" Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
And I'm making like Daniel Faraday constant references and all that, and
Yeah, I know you totally did. Yeah, no, I actually remember that convo. Wow.
So if you're not a Lost fan and you're watching the show right now, first of all, you should probably check out
Yeah,
Lost.
you should
But
you should probably check out. Lost is one of those things where when people come to me and they're not and I'm not that I'm like I'm not, this is not an ego thing or saying anything about me understanding story or anything like that. But when somebody comes to me and they're like, I really want to understand story, and I'm like, you need to watch Lost.
yeah, really.
You know. And the other thing is The Wire. I'm
Now,
like,
I,
I
I
think
am guilty of never having seen The Wire.
I gotta tell you, it's by the time you've done the 5 seasons of The Wire, and you see how it all connects together and all this stuff, you're just like it's one of those things that it's one of my go-tos where I'm just where because I don't know. I mean, I'm not dissing on writing books or how to write books, but I've never been a real fan of like reading those. Like
Hmm.
I like the Stephen King one, and I like the Ray Bradbury one, but I
Right.
haven't read a lot of that, or like the Robert McKee stuff and all that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But but I would rather just I'd rather give somebody like a visual reference. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
it's good to like go. You should watch Lost, or you should watch The Wire, or you should watch this, and you know,
Right.
I don't know. I don't.
Or like the Brady Bunch or
I,
something. You want to
are the great or something?
something where
Yeah,
that story is very, very deep and intricate. Intricate.
yeah. Like
That's the word.
what was that great one with Who's the Boss with
Oh,
Tony
who's the
Danza?
boss?
That's a
Yeah.
good one. That's a good one too.
It
Uh,
is, because you had all kinds of you had moral dilemmas on there, and there was tragedy.
that's every week that story arc that Judith Light and Tony
Tony Danza,
Danza,
yeah.
it got deeper and deeper every week.
And
Seriously.
there was always that question: will they get together? Won't they get together? Will they get together? Won't they get together? Will crazy
That's
grandma say something wacky? I mean, it was underrated show, Jesse. I'll tell you.
Can I
Don't
just say
even get me
something about
started on
Moonlight?
Full House.
Can I just say something about Moonlighting real quick?
Yes,
That show was genius until Dave and Maddie got together, and then it was like over. You know what I mean? It jumped the shark before
yes,
the expression "jump the shark" was around. That killed that show.
it really did. I mean, that's
It really
like the
did.
classic example of like a show getting ruined by something like
I
that.
can't even listen to Al. I can't even listen to Al Jarreau anymore. I mean, it's like it affected me
Wow,
that
yeah.
bad.
That
Yeah,
really it affected you
yeah.
deeply then. If you can't listen to
It
that
did.
somewhere by
It,
night, yeah.
oh yeah, long of the day. Yeah.
That was just kind of dreamy. Can you do it again?
Wow. Yeah. I can't. I would. I totally would do my outro if I could remember the words.
Yeah, I can't remember. You know, I just remember somewhere by
I,
night, and I don't even think the word
yeah.
moonlighting was in
Somebody. Yeah.
it. You know, you might find this hard to believe, but no one's ever sang Al Jarreau on the show
Set
before.
you're on the way.
I
Now
hope
I'm
we don't have
remember the
copyright
words
issues
and
now.
yeah. Now I'm remember. Yeah, I don't think I've said like a full line though, and I think that's the what I mean.
Yeah.
Because it's like Pearl Jam lyrics. What are they? You know what I mean? It's like I don't know.
Yeah, Al Jarreau, Eddie Vedder. I mean, they're very similar. Very similar. There's just kind of
Yeah, I mean, I could sing Pearl Jam to you right now and just make noises, and it's just like you'd be like, yeah, that's totally Pearl Jam,
yeah, it'd
100%.
probably be better than Pearl Jam, but I don't want to shed too light on the fact that I'm not a big Pearl Jam fan. But
Yeah, well,
yeah, to each their
you
own, Jesse. To each their own.
you had to
So
be. I guess you had to be there, but we totally bonded over Al Jarreau.
we did. It was a special moment. A special moment.
It was.
Yeah,
It
and
was a
you're right.
special moment.
Moonlighting was a great show. There were a lot of good shows back in that time period. There was like there was some really cool private eye shows like that. I don't know your age. I'm guessing at least 27 and a half. If you know Moonlighting. But yeah, there was some cool things back then, like Magnum PI.
I would 100% like if they came to me and they said you can have the rights to like whatever you want. What do you want to make? I'd be like, I want the rights to Simon and Simon, and I want
Yes.
the rights to John, and I want to make live action Johnny Quest. That's all I want to do. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
that would be great.
Yeah, that would be great.
Something to strive for.
That's my that's my dream. That's why I'm writing. That's why I'm writing all these books and stuff. I just want to make live action Simon and Simon. I want to get to that point where I have that much pull.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with that, Jesse. I do. Because
I'm gonna
the
do
world
that.
needs Simon.
Gonna
Can you
do
imagine,
that.
like, the kids today? They don't even know what Simon and Simon is, and you could change that for the world.
No, no, I really could. I really could, and I would update it cool. I wouldn't make it all hokey.
Yeah, and don't throw, like, lame actors in there, Hey, just bring the other guys back. I think they're available.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring those guys back and like do a time travel thing, and probably have like Cumberbatch play one of the younger ones, and like
Oh, oh, really
yeah,
good.
and
Yeah.
maybe Cumberbatch is like the Gerald McRaney part, and
Yeah,
like
Rick, right? Yeah.
yeah, he's Rick, and Michael Fassbender can be what's his name that looks
AJ.
like Jameson Parker, but I don't think he was Jameson Parker.
I think
Or what was that guy's name?
it was Jameson
guy.
Parker.
Maybe it was. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, he was AJ. And if you can't get, who'd you say would play him?
Fassbender, Michael Fassbender. I think yeah. I think he's yeah. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe I need to go for somebody more blonde.
Yeah.
I don't
Why
know.
don't you do it? You could do it. You could like direct it, write it, and co-star in it. Something to think
Yeah,
about.
that would be. That's a little egotistical even for me, but I mean, I would consider it.
Okay. Well,
If I felt like the kids, if I was doing it for the kids, I would do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I had to,
Right.
I
Yeah.
would
If you're
do it.
doing it for the kids, that would be beautiful. And I ask for a cameo because if we're doing it for the children, I want some part of this. I do.
Oh, dude, you're totally in that.
Oh,
100%. Yeah.
awesome. Awesome. Well, I can't think of a better way to end the show then, because we just, talked about doing a Simon and Simon remake for the children. And then I think we need to send this out
It's
to the powers that be.
it's all about the children. 100%.
If you
All
start
about the
singing,
children.
you're not gonna start singing Whitney Houston, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna hold my book up again
I
one more
really think you
time.
should,
Just
and
like
and I do want to suggest that people check out Jesse James Freeman's books, the Billy Purgatory books. As you'll see, Jesse's a pretty clever guy. I mean, look at all these cool references he made, and he was singing Al Jarreau. How can you not want to read a book by this man? So check out Billy Purgatory, I Am the Devil Bird, which is one of the most awesome titles ever, and also Billy
thank
Purgatory,
you.
and you're welcome, and The Curse of the Satanic Five. So, like you
Yeah,
said,
and
if you're you go ahead.
it's really not about Satan. So I just wanted to throw that in there. So I just wanted to make it as hard to market as possible. So I like I threw that in there.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, well, it's good to have challenges. We have to rise to our
Yeah.
challenges. Yes.
I was
Jesse,
like, how can I make this harder to sell? I'm gonna throw a satanic in there. That'll be good. That'll work.
that is good. That is good. I think more
Yeah,
authors need to do that. It's a shame J.K.
yeah, I
Rowling
think
didn't do
so.
that. That might have helped her sell some books.
Yeah, it's sad because she had such potential, and
Yeah,
just it never worked out for her. And she's so sweet.
she is. She is. I mean, there could have been Harry Potter and the little satanic bastards. That would have been a good title.
Something that would have been a good title. That would have been a real good title.
Well, if she wants to do another book, she can talk to me about getting the rights to that title now. Anyway, Jesse, thank you so much for being on the show, sir.
Oh my goodness! Thank you for having me. I know I derailed it with Al Jarreau and all kinds of stuff, but that's
No,
how
no,
I
no.
talk about books.
Derailed is the wrong word. The word really you made it beautiful with the outro. Okay, so
Oh, thank you,
you're
thank you.
welcome. Don't let it go to your head or anything.
I I think I think so. I feel
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, and hey, now not to get I'm not to get too far ahead of things here, but do you have an idea when book 3 will be out?
Well, I've only been writing it for the last 2 years, so it should be due pretty soon. So
Okay, awesome.
my
When it comes out, if you'd like to return to the show,
I'm
let me know.
shooting. I'm shooting for before the summer, so
Okay.
we'll see how that goes. We'll see
Awesome.
how
Well, I
that
wish you the
goes.
best with that. And if people want to check you out online, I know you made it clear to me you don't have a blog, but you have a Tumblr.
Yeah, I'm like Jesse J Freeman on Tumblr. I'm Jesse J Freeman on Twitter.
Got your
I'm Jesse
Facebook.
James on Facebook. I mean, I'm all over the place. You can find me and feel free to like friend me and tweet me, and we'll talk about Al Jarreau and whatever anybody wants to talk about.
And to make things easier for the world, I'm going to include links down at the bottom later on
Oh, that would
to
be
Jesse's books.
awesome.
Well,
That would be
I try to
awesome.
be awesome once in a while.
No, you're totally awesome. This is a good show. They should have you on tap to you should be taken over for Letterman. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, thanks. Well, they asked, but we had some money issues. But we're going to see how it works out for that other kid, that Steven, whatever.
Hey, dude, if your
Holbert.
people can't work it out, you know what I mean? It wasn't meant to be. That's how it is.
That's right. That's right. So,
Showbiz
Jesse,
is hard.
would you say?
Showbiz is hard. It's
It
rough.
is. It is, brother.
It's a rough
It is. It
business.
is.
It's a
Truer
rough
words were
business.
never spoken. So, Jesse James Freeman, thank you so much for being on Buddy's Writing Show. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. My pleasure. And people, check out Jesse's books. Like I said, there will be links to his Amazon.com page and to his other places. And also his album, Jesse James Freeman Sings the Songs of Al Jarreau, should probably be coming out a little later this year. And I'll make sure to let you know about that when it does come out.
That'll probably come out before book 3. So yeah, absolutely.
You could do a tie-in.
At the rate I'm going, it'll be a cross promotional thing. Yeah,
Thanks
100%.
again, Jesse, and thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
if you're new to the show, please consider subscribing. I'm going to be, now that I'm back with the new year, I'll be doing a new show every week. So hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. Everyone take care. See ya.
Much love.
Much love.